August 20th, 2016. Had a great show at the O. Man, we had a little bit of a championship change here we'll talk about later on today.
That's right, PK, and I'll tell you something. History is made every time we're at the O, and I'll tell you why. That's because I come into this arena, I come in, and I entertain all these great people. And I'll tell you another thing, PK, don't you forget that. Because I know that when these people see me on the internet, they feel my presence, PK.
And they feel my pain, so you're right.
Oh,
well, Joe, the first match was Ken O'Sullivan versus Adrian Phillips. Now, Joe, this is a very interesting match. Two different types of wrestlers.
Oh, jeez.
But a good match nonetheless. But, hey, tonight was Ken O'Sullivan's night.
That's right.
Thanks to David Garrison's crowbar.
Well, it doesn't matter. First of all, you know what? I'll tell you. Adrian Phillips, he really worries me. He's all laughing when he's getting beat up. Is this guy becoming a psycho or something like that? First of all, you're getting your butt beat by the Irishman, which of course he won because he's Irish, because the Irish people are great fighters. No offense if you're Irish, they're just a violent people. But here's the thing, PK. He asked for more. After he got his butt beat, he says, hey, I'm not done yet. So Ken O'Sullivan comes right back in and finishes him off.
Yeah, that probably wasn't the best move on the part of Adrian Phillips, but hey, you gotta applaud his bravado. Yeah. And Joe, after that, we had Jackson Carter versus the Monster Z versus Jimmy Lee for the #1 contendership for the Ultimate Champion.
That's right, PK, and I'll tell you something. It doesn't matter who won. Because whoever won, you know, the winner of that match is just going to be the next show's loser. Because the next show, they're going to take on our Ultimate Champion, your 2015 Wrestler of the Year, Curtis Coleman, and you're going to lose, and lose you'll do royally.
Well, Joe, Jackson Carter hit a DDT on Jimmy Lee to get the win. It's going to be a good match when Jackson Carter meets up with Curtis Coleman because Jackson Carter is a former Ultimate Champion, Joe.
Yeah, I know it. He's also a former member of the Bad Boys Club, now known as CTMD Presents the Super Bad Boys Club's talent pool. And I'll tell you something. Yeah, it's I'm very impressive. I even impressed myself.
I'm sure that's not hard.
And I'll tell you something. Jackson Carter, you weren't good enough to be in the club anymore, and now you're throwing temper tantrums. And yeah, you eked out a victory tonight, but your day's going to come September 3rd. You're going to get your butt beat, and we're going to prove exactly how unworthy you were to be a member of CTMD Presents the Super Bad Boys Club's talent pool.
Now, Joe, the next match was Jake Hughes took on Percival Tobias Benson III, the lawyer, in a 35-second match
and Percival Tobias
for the 24/7 championship.
That's right. Percival Tobias Benson Esquire. He fought valiantly.
Joe, he was taken into an armbar, not even taken down yet, and he's tapping out.
Well, that's just
honorably. Really?
Yeah, because I'll tell you something. I'll tell you why. Because Jake Hughes is genetically just a superior athlete, but he just as much as he's superior amongst the judicial branch. Those people in the courtrooms, from the low community, whatever courts, all the way to the superior court, they all love him. Because, you know what, he may not be the best wrestler, but he is by far the best lawyer, and you won my heart tonight with your valiant defense. Percival Tobias Benson, the third Esquire.
Wow, Joe, that was quite the dedication. Well, then after that, Mac Mosley came out to take on Jake Hughes for that title.
Loses.
And, unfortunately, winds up losing.
Yep, of course.
And then what was interesting, though, is that
all these people cheering him on.
Oh, well, I mean, Jonathan Feltner helped him out to get that victory. And then so Jake Hughes winds up getting the pin. And then David Garrison challenges Jake Hughes. And then Jake Hughes just lies down, let David Garrison get the pin, and now we have another new Ultimate Champion. 24/7 champion.
That's right, PK, and congratulations to you, Swamper Claus. I'm glad you finally got your championship.
Well, Joe, then we had Patrick Samuels versus Marcus Adams, two members of the tag team, The Royal. Makes you wonder the future of that tag team after tonight's match. Because basically what happened was the ref winds up getting knocked out. Marcus Adams winds up pinning Patrick Samuels.
Whoa. Gentlemen, did you just say Marcus Adams pinned me?
Correct.
Really?
The ref did not count the 3. So it's not a victory.
Tell me something. Who won the match?
Well, you won the match after 2 low blows.
I won the match. Before I continue, can each one of you just say my name one more time, just so they know what it really is?
You go
first.
The Anglican acrobat. Anglican acrobat, Patrick Samuels.
That's not bad. I'll get out my shot.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. All right, so what you got?
Patrick Samuels.
Leave. Now I am sick and tired of hearing people talk about, is Patrick okay? Is Patrick quitting wrestling? No! I am sick and tired of being in the shadow of Marcus Adams. He thinks he's the true king? Well, consider yourself dethroned. I called you out tonight just like I did last show. to prove a point, to prove that I'm just as good or not better than you. Gentlemen, who won?
Patrick Samuels, the Anglican acrobat.
So the question is Marcus Adams the better half of the Royal?
No.
A clue. No. Say a movie quote or something. Go ahead. Come on.
Basically like Kane in Kung Fu. Just walk the earth, meet people, get in adventures.
Out of all the movie lines in the world, you came up with that one.
It's the one that came to my mind. It was funny.
Well, Joe, then we had our next match was the Legion versus the Book Club and Keith Cage. Now, Joe, the Legion was made up of Clint Eller, Anthony Marinelli, and our boss, yours and mine, CEO Bobby Popham.
Your boss, BK, not mine.
Well, Joe, it was a good match, but ultimately, of course, CTMD's super talented
CTMD
Bad Boys Club
presents
pool?
the Super Bad Boys Club's talent pool.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I was thinking pool, cesspool, wastewater pool.
Talent
couldn't-
pool.
Okay,
Huge
thank
difference.
you, thank you. Well, Joe, regardless,
Massive
though, of course,
difference.
they get involved in the match. Unfortunately, Clint Eller gets his shoulder hurt again by the security guard there for BBC, and then winds up getting caught in an armbar, has to tap out in order to save his shoulder. So at that point, Bobby Popham gets real upset and says, "Hey, Curtis Coleman, you've got a match tonight, and you are taking on a newcomer, John Hogan, for
Yeah,
your
what
Ultimate Championship."
What a sore loser. Oh, I lost. And now, since I am a loser, I have to redeem myself and prove my manhood by giving you a challenger for your championship. Which, by the way, the guy pretty much lost.
He won by disqualification because
didn't
Jake
get the belt.
Hughes punched him in the face as he came towards the ropes.
Yeah, because you know why he was cheating. See all this, rubbing his arm and into his shoulder.
And the Bad Boys Club grabbing his legs and taking him down and choking him.
No,
That
no,
wasn't
no.
looking
Bad
good.
Boys Club, we had to stop the madness. We had to stop the treachery. We had to stop all those things that he was doing, trying to cheat his way to a victory. We don't do that in the OSWA, PK. No, we don't, people. We earn our championships. So
Well-
we decided to do something about it.
Well, folks, our next show is September 3rd. The doors open at 6, rings at 7.
I'll be here.
And then we'll be here. Joe will be here. And we'll see how all this unfolds. And we appreciate our fan base. Check us out at OSWATV.com. I'm sorry, OSWA.tv. I take that back.
Come on.
Facebook.com/OSWA Entertainment. And, of course, YouTube.com/OSWA Entertainment to get caught up and to keep caught up on all the action here. We'll see you all.